Good afternoon, my friends, and welcome back to another video here in Oman. And it's actually gonna be my first video where I'm gonna take you with us for the first impressions of Oman. So of course, as you can imagine, I'm at the airport right now, and the #1 stop I am making is to get a rental car. So when you first walk out of the arrivals area, we've got a bunch of different options for rental cars, but today we're going with Europcar. My guys here, one more time, Shu ismak? Saleh?
My name is Saleh.
Saleh, Sharafna ya khayi. Hamid, Sharafna. So these guys are hooking us up with a rental car deal, and they're basically gonna be setting us up for the next 6 days, and that's how we're gonna explore all over Oman. And so one of the best ways to explore Oman is by car, and you're gonna see that in the upcoming vlog series. So guys, Saleh is hooking me up with a very good deal here. Normally the rental car price per day for the car I'm getting, which I'll show you in just a bit, is 22 Omani Rial, which is about 57 US dollars. But today we're getting a very good price at $38.96 per day. So shukran, elf shukran. Thank you very much. All right guys, I have just picked up the car rental here, and we're gonna head over to Europcar to pick it up. And I think we have to go this way towards car park P2. Basically, it's a pretty simple process. Once you get your vehicle, then you walk over and they give you all the instructions. I already have the keys in my hand right there. And then basically we walk straight out the door, and as you can see, the airport's so quiet at this time. It is a Saturday, so maybe it's not a busy time for the airport, but peaceful, quiet. It's not like some of the airports I've been to around the world where like there's just a lot of commotion when you walk out. Just very relaxing, peaceful, and just a super modern airport facility. You can tell how brand new this place is just from the architecture and the cleanliness, and just the limited wear and tear that you see on the buildings here. So yeah, once we get down there, I guess we're gonna check the car for any sort of damages, and then after that, it's ours to head into Oman and check this place out. So there's P2, and we'll see you over there. All right, as you can see, we got a sign right up there that says rental car collection this way. All right, looks like we're heading down to level 0, car park level. So right after you walk out, you head down this way, and there is Europcar. I think that's us right there, my friends. The airport's pretty easy to navigate. Signage is very good, and the directions the guys gave us were great as well. So I'm excited to head into Oman and share with you guys my first impressions of this place. Here we go. Who is Mark?
Raj.
Raj, Mac, Sharafna. All right, guys, we have just made it down here, and we're picking up our rental car now. Our good man's taking care of us and getting us to the car. Yeah, perfect. And my friends, this is the car we're gonna be taking. So it's a very fresh one here. Look at that, we've got the black rims, a nice paint job, and it is a cream color. I like that. Turbocharged. That is a sweet looking ride. It almost looks like kind of like a Tesla when you hop in here. I mean, like, it has its similarities, let's say. We've got the red interior, we've got the carbon fiber. Oh yeah, that's a nice looking ride right there.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. Katir hello Ciara. All right, so that looks good, guys. And I always mention, no matter what rental car company you are at and anywhere in the world, you always double check. You make a video of the entire car, you check for any blemishes, and if everything looks good, then you're all set. It looks like this thing is completely scratch free, so that's good news here. We have maybe one small mark on the mirror there, and one small dent here next to the door, and that we have one down here too. A small one, yeah, small one right down there. So guys, we have just hopped in, and man, this is a sweet looking car. Let's see if we can get the lights on in here. Look at that interior, you can see it even better now. And interestingly enough, this is a fire extinguisher, so that must be maybe a requirement for rental cars, or a Oman requirement, just an extra level of safety. We've got phone charging slots here, and it's called the MG, so it's very luxurious. I've actually never heard of this car, nor seen one. Or maybe I have seen one, I just haven't noticed it. But yeah, guys, let's head on into the city now. All right, here we go, on the road again. So guys, I wanna make a quick stop from today's video and share with you a really cool new addition to my brand. It is worldnomad.com. I just launched a brand new website, and I wanted to share it with you because I worked with this guy who I found on Fiverr.com, and he was able to create this super beautiful website with a little bit of our collaboration. So what we did was I shared with him a couple examples of how I wanted my website to look, some inspiration from others, and then I gave him some photos, some of my taglines, like I'll show you here. So here on the homepage of worldnomad.com, we have changing perceptions of the world, one country at a time, a small little bio write-up that we worked on together, and some of the articles, as well as my Instagram, YouTube, and a connection to my Insta stories. So basically, like, my homepage is a quick view on who I am and some of the content. Then going up to the top here, we go a little bit more into detail on the About Me page, and that's where I basically did an entire write-up of my life story, which you can check out if you go to worldnomad.com. If you want to find out a little bit more how I got into traveling and everything. And we basically utilized our skills together, where I had the content that I wanted to write up, I had the photos, and then my guy from Fiverr was able to go ahead and input it just how I wanted it. And then we have another tab for like press, which is like basically all the articles that I've worked either directly with another creator or with a news agency or a podcaster. And then we were even able to set up my online shop. And so I've recently made some ebooks. You guys probably saw in my Lebanon series, I wrote a book on Lebanon traveling, and he helped me set up my e-commerce platform so I can easily share these products with people like you guys. And then also I have another thing like my packing list and contact information. Anyways, guys, this is specific to my brand, worldnomad.com, and some of the things that I want to share with the world. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you isn't just for you guys to go look at worldnomad.com. I also want to mention that if you have your own business or your own personal brand, you own a website domain, and you want to start something but you're not sure where to start, I have this awesome guy, which I have his contact information right here, and you can also find it right down in the description, linking directly to his profile, where he is able to help you design your website at a very affordable and professional rate. So yeah, guys, if you want to go ahead and check out the website designer, I will put his information there, and back to the video. All right, guys, and we have just departed the airport now. And it looks like we've got roughly a 20-minute drive to get us there. As you can see here, we're going to be cruising right into the city, and we'll show you anything we see on the way there. But I'm excited to get here to Muscat, Oman. Ahlan wa sahlan, my friends. We've got the official welcome to Muscat right here. Woo! All right, we are cruising into the city here, and it's a really unique looking city. To be honest, as I'm driving in here, it kind of reminds me of when I drove into Aqaba, Jordan. Like initially, just because the mountains are a very similar color, and just like the contrast of like the dark brown mountains with like the sandstone color of the city. So yeah, it just gives me that feeling, although it looks very, very different. Oman is so modern and so cool. Just driving into this place, it's like, wow, I am blown away. I feel like I am going to love this place and want to spend more and more time here. Guys, look at these buildings we are passing. Unbelievable. So beautiful. Guys, we're cruising past the Royal Opera House, Muscat, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Just driving around this city already is so impressive. Everything is very nicely designed. That's one thing I'll tell you, that all of the Gulf Peninsula countries here, UAE, Qatar, Oman, all of them have really modern designs to their architecture, and everything is like perfectly designed, from like the traffic infrastructure to the buildings, you know, just kind of everything that falls into the design of the city. It's just so meticulously designed. Very beautiful. All right, it looks like we are coming right along the coastline here. I can tell you, Oman definitely is not short on beaches. The coastline here is very beautiful. It's just such a unique one, because you have a bit of a darker brown sand to it, like in terms of the color. I haven't actually walked on the beach yet to see what the texture of the sand feels like, but I mean, it just feels like a beach destination, you know? All right, guys, we're making a quick pit stop here at Qurum Beach. I figured, guys, we would stop at Qurum Beach because it's on the way to the city, and I was just talking about how beautiful the beach lines are here, the coastlines are here. And so I wanted to take a cruise down here, guys, and check this place out. So look at this. Wow, just walking right down here, you can see kind of like a almost a similar coastline, partially to like Lagos, Portugal, with a bit of a, you know, steep set of cliffs lined by some beautiful architecture and hotels. I'm walking through the sand. Oh, super fine grained sand. Oh yeah. But I can tell you guys, it is late October here, and it is very, very warm out. Very warm out, but still pretty nice to be walking around at this hour. But as you can see here, even looking all the way down this beach, it's a pretty popular beach. And I mean, I can probably count maybe 20 people in the next, I don't know, 3-4 kilometers. And then down this way, it seems like probably on this side, it's more for hotel residents, because there's like umbrellas and chairs over there with the Crown Plaza. But I want to walk closer to those ledges and check them out. The cool part when walking along this coastline, you can see, let's see, 1 right out there, 2, I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro, it's super far away, 3 right there, and then 4. I'm guessing they're all like oil tankers or other cargo ships that are just posted out there. But I mean, they've got to be like 10-20 kilometers off the coastline. They're just that big, you can actually still see them from here. But I'm already guessing that we're gonna be pretty shocked and surprised with how beautiful the landscapes are over here in Oman. That's the one thing that I've heard from people in Oman since I've gotten here, is that a lot of people just think Oman is like part of Dubai, I guess, like from people all over the world. And then the ones who come and visit Oman are like, wow, this is a hidden treasure in the Middle East. This is an unknown place to a lot of the world. So that makes me even more excited, because honestly, my favorite experience in the world, always my favorite experiences, are in places that are lesser known. And I always find them to be hidden gems. And of course, you guys who are watching, you know, whether it's on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, or Facebook, you always seem to say the same thing as I do, like, just wow, how do you find these places that not as many people go to? And you know, you just got to really look for some of these countries that aren't as common. But depending on where you're from, you know, if you're watching this from the Middle East, you might know a lot about Oman. You know, from a lot of parts further away outside of like the Middle East area, they may not have ever even heard of Oman, or if they have, it's just very briefly. So it's cool to be exploring this and building my own perspective of what this place is like. We're coming up to a little river here, just kind of leads right out to the sea. For the most part, the beach seems very clean. There is some trash I've seen, but very mildly. And I think that probably goes to show with Oman as a country, they're probably very strict with, you know, making sure people are not polluting, because the roads were clean. The beaches, I've only seen maybe a couple items washed up overall. And what is that over there? It almost looks like an alligator's tail. Oh no, that's a tire right there. From far away, it looked like an alligator's tail. Don't worry, I don't think there's alligators over here. Someone left their boxers there, probably when they went swimming. And let's check out, see how the water feels. It looks quite nice. The water right here, I bet it's probably pretty warm since it's so shallow. So if it's just flowing through the river, it's got to be warming up as it's getting nailed by the sun. Oh yeah, that's such a refreshing temperature, guys. Ooh yeah, you can see why people are going swimming over here, hanging out by the beach. That is beautiful. Honestly, I could probably just hang out here for the next couple hours, relax and not do too much. But we got a city to show you guys. We got our first impressions to share with you. But overall, like the first few minutes just kind of exploring this place, it's very peaceful. And that's what someone had explained to me when I was leaving Qatar. And they're like, you know, right now in Qatar, it's very busy. When you get to Oman, you're just gonna feel like you can just take a deep breath and relax. And being in a city right now, guys, all I hear is the ocean. You can't hear any cars. You can hear birds chirping. It's just, that's a really beautiful part about my kind of initial experience here, is that it's just the peacefulness. All right, and it looks like we have found the birds' lunch. Sahten! Into Sahten. Oh, they got a nice big fish there. Enjoy. It looks tasty. It looks tasty, my friends. Oh, that's a big one. What kind of fish is that thing? Ooh, quick catch there. All right, well, we won't disturb their meal. Guys, we're gonna head back up to the car and then we're gonna continue on. Just wanted to make a quick stop and show you what a beach right over here looks like right downtown. You can see what the car looks like from outside. It's a pretty sweet car for like 30-40 bucks a day, my friends. And that is what it looks like. That black on white style. And off we go. Guys, and we're coming up along what I think is the park right here. A really big park. Let's see if we can enter this place. All right, and I think we have located the entrance to the park here. This looks like it. All right, we're entering into the park. Hello. Right. Looks like we can go cruising through here. Yeah, guys, it looks like we can rent a bike. I'm thinking we might have to rent one of these. This thing looks like a vibe to take for a little cruise. The three-wheeler right there. Let's see how much prices are. So it's right at the main entrance when you walk in at Biko. Hello. Salam alaikum. How much are the bikes, my friend?
1.5.
1.5? All right, perfect. For how long?
1 hour.
1 hour? All right, perfect. We got a deal, brother.
Your name?
Name's Mac, M-A-C. Candy. Hello, my friend.
No, it's 4:41. You have to come back by 5:41.
Oh, that sounds great. What's your name?
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel. Nice to meet you, Emmanuel.
Yes,
That's perfect.
yeah.
Emmanuel, thank you very much.
Blue.
Oh, we're taking the blue. All right.
5 is good? Okay.
All right, this one's the good one? Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Dhanyavad.
Yeah.
Dhanyavad Baya.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're getting on the bike here, guys. Oh, yeah. All right. I will say, the nice part about taking a... oh, holy moly. Is this thing straight? I think we might need one with tighter handlebars. How does this thing work? I think the handlebars are loose, though. See that? Yeah. Almost crashed it already. All right, are those handlebars a little tighter?
This is unlike the double wheel.
Oh,
here you have to just focus on the steering. Just be flexible.
Oh, okay. As long as we don't crash it.
You just have to be flexible.
Oh, okay.
Just focus. Just make it steady, slowly. Go slowly. You understand. It takes time, like maybe 5 minutes before you'll be able to understand.
Right.
Don't go too fast. Just let it.
Right.
Yes.
There we go. There we go.
Sure.
Thank you, Emmanuel. All right, guys. This is going to be the best way to see the park. You kind of got to get used to riding on a three-wheeler, but we've got about an hour rental, so 1.5 Omani Rials. That's about $5 US to take this thing for a little cruise. So $5 to go cruising on this thing. I'd say that's worth it. It'll be a fast-paced tour through the park. And look at this place. I just totally stumbled upon this place by putting it in Google and then ended up here just cruising around. So that's the awesome part. You can just stumble upon beautiful places like this. And we're giving you the biking tour, which means it's gonna be fast through here so we can keep moving around. But look at the design, everything. Perfectly clean, not a single piece of trash anywhere, and it's shining. And we even have a theme park right there. Oh yeah, what is it called? Maraland? We're coming for you, Maraland. I don't know when, but pretty soon. Pretty soon. There's this huge, I guess it's maybe a fountain in the middle, but it's not on. Looks like this is kids' paradise right over here. Massive playground. And oh, we're being raced here, full speed ahead. We're getting up some next level speed. Hello, my friends. All right, and let's see. We got a coffee shop over here. We might have to make a quick pit stop. All right, and over here, we've even got a pond in the middle with a couple islands. Meow, meow. Little Bisa. It looks like a vibe over here. Hello.
How are you?
Good, and you? Keith Kuhn. Seems like it's the locals hangout spot over here. Look at this, there's little islands over there. You can take a boat maybe. Seems like that one's seen better days though. Hello, my friends. How are you? All right, we're coming up this way. Oh, almost got up. We lost traction. Hello, my friends. Cruising up this way a little further. Gonna see what we can see at the very edge of the park. All right, looks like they're adding on to the natural park over here. Some sort of like beautifully designed rocks. All right, let's see if we can avoid flipping this thing. I like that. We have the traditional architecture there, and then we've got the Vodafone Tower. Together we can. I'd say that's a fitting quote. The old and the new combined as one beautiful park. All right, looks like there's even a little cafe out there too. We're kind of in a rush right now, so we're heading straight back over to the bike spot to drop off the bike. Got a quick tour of this place, enough to see it, but we'll drop off with our buddy over here, right over this way. Got it back in one piece. Thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
See you.
Sure, brother.
All right, guys, that was a quick cruise through the park for you. Now we're gonna continue, see if we can find a nice spot for sunset or somewhere downtown to show you a bit more of the city. Until next time, park, the good news is If you're not familiar with the driving laws, at least you know that on the back of the rental car, it makes it very clear. And we just made it in the car. Let's get some of this AC. That is nice, my friends. After a good little sunset bike ride, cooling down the body. But I wanted to show you something here real quick because I realized I didn't. What the Omani Rials look like. So I have a couple different bills I'm going to show you. We've got the 10 Rial bill, so it's kind of like a brown bill. It looks pretty cool. We've got the 5, which has a different piece of architecture on it on that side, kind of like a pinkish color. And then they have 1s with an X on it. And what surprised me actually was they even have a half. So there's not many countries I've been to where instead of putting like, I don't know, 50 Rial cents or something, they literally put half. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And I'm wondering, like, I'm sure I'll find this out maybe before the end of this video, if they have like a 4th and an 8th, or when like coins come into play. But still, just to put into perspective for you, 1 Rial is actually worth $2.50. So when I took out 100 Omani Rials out of the ATM, it was actually $250, like maybe $254. So like now to only have 100 Omani Rial, yet it's worth $2.50. It's kind of like backwards from what I'm used to. Like in a lot of the countries I've been to, it's like $1 equals 1,000, or $1 equals, you know, like Qatar, $1 equals 3.7 Qatari Rial or something like that. So it's like it's different here in Oman. So it's cool to be holding such a strong currency. So actually we're going to have our last stop of this video be over in Mutrah Corniche, which I think means like by the sea. So it's an 11-minute drive, and let's head on over there. Look at these mountains we're driving through. This is incredible. Wow. Just basically breaking apart the city. That's what I'm noticing about Muscat, is it's basically like a really long stretched out city. I think there are probably, like, each place I'm going to has probably its own unique district name or city name, but it's all considered like Muscat from what I understand, like the greater Muscat area. Alright, we're driving by these Martian-like landscapes. Wow. Some of these mountains remind me of Mount Sinai in Egypt. It's just a very similar color. We are passing Oman's #1 flour mill. And guys, literally, when I take a deep breath, it smells like flour. That's cool. I did not know Oman was producing a lot of flour. Right downtown in Muscat. Alright, and it looks like we are almost to the Corniche. And I know that's facts because we have some incredibly massive ships here. I want to say that might be a cruise ship right there. There's no way that's a private yacht. That wouldn't make any sense. That'd be like too big. Wow. Look at this place, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the beautiful country of Oman officially. Holy moly. This cruise just right along the coast is so beautiful. They're like mini mountains right here. You can see the peaks. They're like the size of a big hill, but they have like peaks like mountains, which makes it so cool. Wow. And this right here is a very beautiful view of the port. Wow. Oh, right at sunset. I gotta turn around so we can go walk along that area. And it is our lucky day. We found a spot just in time. Haha, yeah. All right, we have arrived, parked the car, and I think if we walk just a few feet this way, we're gonna be able to see sunset. But look at this, we've got an airplane flying over, we've got a beautiful fountain right here, and just one of the most beautiful coastlines I've seen in the Middle East. And we're going to prove that to you guys, because you couldn't see everything I can see, but you will in just a few moments. Wow, look at this place. Looks like right over there you can rent some bikes all along there, and you can see from this side the coastline. Oh my gosh. Obviously you can tell this is all man-made, but it's so beautiful. Two massive ships. You got some of your fishing boats on the other side, some of your port boats, small little port on the other side, and it is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, guys, this is when we say welcome to Oman. Well, if you were looking for a place to watch sunset in Oman, As you can see, I have found that spot just walking right up and down the coastline here in Corniche. You can see the sun about to set right in between the mountains, and it just lights up this whole area in such a beautiful golden color, golden tint. You know, you look back on these mountains and there's probably during the day you see like a nice dark brown or maybe even a light brown with how strong the sun is, and right now it just turns it all gold. Even there on the ship, on the water. Oh yeah, the best time of the day, my friends. The best time to get our first impressions of this beautiful country, Oman. Guys, so as we're walking up this way, look right up there. That is a fort up there. But it's not just any fort, it's now a fort guest house. So I think you can actually stay up in that fort, which is pretty awesome. You can't find too many basically old forts that have been turned into a place where you can actually stay and sleep. So I'm looking it up right now, and if this is the one, and it looks like it is based on where I'm at and where I'm looking, it looks like it's 29 Omani Rials per night. So that comes out to like, let's say maybe $70 US a night to have that experience where you stay up on top of there. That looks pretty awesome. Maybe we'll try that, I'm not sure. We shall see in a future vlog. Well guys, we stayed here long enough where you can hear the prayer call. Cars are probably loud in the background, but with the human ear you can hear it, and when the cars stop driving by. Beautiful, it just echoes for the city. You can see the lights on the boats are starting to turn on. So cool. Well, now we've got the mosque right here. Well, you can hear it here from this mosque now, and that one just finished. Guys, so we just met the boss from Pakistan. Kaise ho yaar? Aapka naam kya hai? One more time. Abbas. And aapka naam kya hai? Romesh?
Romesh Raga.
Romesh Raga. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And how long are you guys in Oman for? You live here?
Oman, we are working here.
Working here. Oh, very nice.
Like it's a two year now.
Oh, very nice. 2 years. And what's your favorite part about Muscat?
It's about about Mutrah.
About Oman?
About Oman.
Yeah,
Oman,
yeah.
it's a very ski like mountains and other.
Yeah, a lot of nice nature.
Beaches also.
Beaches. Oh yeah, yeah.
Super beaches also.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Aapka naam kya hai?
Muhammad Kashif.
Mohammed. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And where are you from?
Pakistan.
Pakistan also?
Yes.
Oh, okay, very nice. You guys all are?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's nice to meet you all. Inshallah, we meet again.
Inshallah.
Thank you very much. Goodbye, my friends. Thank
Where
you.
are you from?
From the US, United States. Yeah. Yellow, let's do it. Guys, we can see now the city. It's getting pretty bright, but look at this. It looks like there's like some sort of like thing happening underwater. It's like a small little whirlpool. I'm like, what is going on down there? It's bubbling. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but like all in this area, it's basically going in circles. And I saw it happen over there in the corner of my eye, and like some water splashed up, but I couldn't tell what it was. Well, while we're waiting here, guys, we'll see if anything pops up. But one more view of the city. I've been sitting here for like 30 minutes, just kind of enjoying the moment, enjoying the sounds, and seeing basically the place transition from what it's like during the day to the evening night sky. Guys, so far a pretty cool experience here in Oman. Checking this place out. I mean, basically all I've done today so far was get the rental car, check out the beach, and walk around here. I'm gonna head back over to the rental car and then go right down into town, see if we can find a little snack, so you can get an idea of just a little something we can find here in Corniche. But it's a really nice and peaceful country. Just walking around is so nice and relaxing. I could stay out here all night. I mean, I didn't expect to like stop and sit there for like 30 minutes, but I did because I was just so relaxed right there. So now we're sad to say bye, but I'm gonna come down here multiple nights, I can already tell, while I'm here in Oman, just to kind of relax and enjoy the perfect temperature right now here in late October, along with the beautiful sceneries that surround us. And we are back at the Shawarma, the car. Let's hop right in this thing and head into town. Guys, that's one challenge here on a Saturday night, which is like a Sunday night in other parts of the world, because their weekend is Friday and Saturday, not Saturday and Sunday. And let me tell you this, I am literally not able to find a spot. I've been going up and down and I've not had any luck. So plan accordingly or take a taxi, my friends. Guys, we have finally located a parking spot. It took a little bit of time and persistence, probably like 20 minutes of going back and forth this way. And finally we are back. So as you can see, we've got the lit up ships right here, and I thought I saw down there a shawarma shop, so I think that'll be a good way we finish off today's video, first impressions, by having a little something to eat. Because guys, I don't know about you, but I am starving right now. But yeah, overall my first impressions of this place are just blown away. Like the landscapes are so beautiful. It's a mix of what I've seen in parts of Egypt, it's a mix of what I've seen in parts of Jordan, because to be fair, they aren't that far geographically away from here, so it makes sense some of the landscapes are similar. But other than that, yeah, people are really nice here, and there's just like a countless amount of things we're going to be doing as we're exploring this part of Oman. So let's head on over to the shawarma shop this way and see what we get ourselves into. Let's figure out we got to figure out how to cross this street right now. Seems like there is a lot of traffic. Oh, and there's our chance to go. Got to cross one way. And here we go. Successfully made it across. Oh, look at that. It's called the shawarma spot. I'd say that's quite fitting, because I was going to say we should find a shawarma spot. Oh, baby. That looks good. My friend, looking to get some delicious shawarma here. Perfect. You got chicken shawarma? Oh, perfect. Can I look at a menu? From the US. And you? Where? Bangladesh. Oh, okay, very nice. I've always wanted to go. Alright, let's see what we've got going on. Oh, we've got shakes in here. As I'm taking a look at the menu, it looks like we've got some shake options. That Oreo shake is calling my name. Or they also have some faludas and shawarma. This is what we came for at the shawarma spot, you know. We've got other options here too though. Double burgers, Zinger burger, Cheetos burger. Look at that, Cheetos burger. I might have to come back and get that. That's a unique one. But let's go with a shawarma normal. That'll have to do the trick. And just double checking to see if there's anything else we want to add onto here. Dorado. Alright.
Tell them we just opened it only 2 months. We just opened it only 2 months.
You just opened? Yeah. Ah, congratulations. Well, I arrived at the right time then. Alright, really good prices here, guys. 1/3 of a rial for a normal size shawarma. So I think we're gonna have to try out a couple options then. Brother, could I get one normal chicken shawarma and then one spicy, the normal size, and then also an Oreo shake?
You have it or take away?
We'll have it for here if there's a seat, otherwise take away.
Okay, just sit there.
Perfect, thank you, brother. So you just opened this place 2 months ago?
2 months.
And it's your shop?
Yeah.
What's your name?
And it's Faisal.
Faid?
Faisal.
Faiza, nice to meet you. From Oman?
No, I'm from India.
From India. Dhanyavad bhai sahab. Yeah, very nice. Well, I'm excited to try it out. Thank you so much. So guys, we've got the shawarma spot right here, and we've got shawarmas. These are the small ones, and they're basically 1/3 of an Omani rial, which is about 85 cents per shawarma. So a really good price, especially considering right down here in Al Corniche. You know, that's like $2 for this meal. I got a Mountain Dew, and then I've got a Oreo shake coming, so that's gonna be delicious. But let me put it this way. Oh, it smells delicious. All right, as you guys can see, we have gotten the first shawarma open. I'm not sure which one's the spicy one and which one's not, but either way, I think they're both gonna taste so delicious. So I'm ready to try this one out. Oh yeah, right away I figured out this one's the spicy one. It's really good though. That first bite, very juicy. A lot of different sauces in here. You can see the chicken. You can see some French fries in there as well. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. It's really good though. It's got like that Indian taste inside of the shawarma, a little bit different than like a shawarma I've had in like Lebanon or like a doner kebab I've had in Turkey. A very different sandwich. I'll be curious to see how the non-spicy one compares to it. But let me tell you guys, after walking around for, I don't know, probably 3 hours already today, nothing is better than having a shawarma. Getting some carbs, getting some protein in the system, so good. Oh yeah, just finished that first one, done in seconds. Now we're gonna open up the other one. The spicy one is pretty spicy, so I personally love spiciness, so it's a fantastic excitement for the taste buds. This one's not the spicy one, so we're gonna see how this compares. Oh yeah, that one's nice. So you can see this one's got lettuce in there, fries, and chicken. Still have a bit of the spice taste in my mouth from the last one, so it's hard to tell the difference. Probably should have had the non-spicy one first. That is incredible. I could probably take down 3 or 4 of these. Oh, that is fantastic.
Are you one of the wise men?
Wow, my taste buds are on fire right now. Both from the spicy one, but also just from how delicious these are. I think probably shawarma is up there with being one of my favorite foods that I've had worldwide. There's just something about it, especially because when you like go from country to country in the Middle East, you can have basically the same ingredients, or not the same ingredients, the let's say the same sandwich or shawarma, but completely different ingredients and make it unique in their own way. Last bite, I'm considering getting another one. Guys, and last but not least, we have a delicious looking Oreo shake right there. Yep, you see that with an Oreo on top. A nice big straw. Let's try this one. Oh, yes. Wow. I could drink an Oreo milkshake literally for any meal of the day at any moment. There's just something about it. The sweetness, the Oreo, everything. And we've even got a little bite we can take out of it. Drop a comment below if you love Oreos as much as I do. They're just so good. I mean, look at that. We're gonna finish that in like 1 minute. That's how tasty it is. Ice cold, freshly blended, whipped cream on top with a little bit of chocolate drizzle going into there. That hits the spot. And we have finished that. Oh yeah, 2 shawarmas and an Oreo shake. That's about all I can handle, plus the Mountain Dew. I am content. Guys, so for the total, an Oreo shake, 2 shawarmas, and a Mountain Dew came out to 2.2 Omani Rial, which is $5.72 for an incredibly delicious meal. So I got some change back. Remember, I was wondering if there was any smaller fractions than the half bill, and it looks like there's 100 bills here. So that's what that looks like. And I guess a 100 bill would be worth like 26 cents, so like a 1/4 in the US. So that's cool. I wonder if there are coins. There's got to be coins. I'm sure we'll find out in the next couple days, so keep a lookout in the future videos. Thank you so much. Come see my man here. He's got the delicious shawarmas here at the shawarma spot located right down here in Corniche, Muscat. Thank you, brother. Okay. See you again. Delicious food. Thank you all. See you. Guys, my belly is feeling full. I am very happy right now. That is exactly what I needed to finish off this evening here in Muscat, Oman. So I really hope you guys enjoyed coming and seeing what my first impressions were like in this city. And we have a lot to explore. We've got a lot to do. We've got a lot to film. So if you're not already, hit that subscribe button so you can not miss out on any of the upcoming videos here in Oman. And if you have enjoyed this video, guys, make sure to smash that like button, and I will see you guys in the next video.